In the heart of Silicon Valley, where human ingenuity designs the future and technology redefines the impossible, rises a coliseum of steel, glass, and passion. A modern temple that not only connects microchips, but intertwines the heartbeats of nearly 70,000 souls into a single roar. Welcome to Levi's Stadium, the technological cathedral of global sports. Located in the sunny city of Santa Clara, California, this venue is not just the fortress of the NFL San Francisco 49ers. It is an architectural giant that has witnessed glory, sporting tragedy, and the crowning of legends. Today, on FIFA World Stadiums, we unravel the secrets, the mystique, and the evolution of this Californian colossus that is about to write the most monumental chapter of its young yet intense history. Because in this 2026, the entire world turns its gaze toward this jewel of the Pacific. The grass is cut, the stands are waiting, and the echo of history is calling us. Get ready to discover the stadium that fuses the future with the most sacred tradition on the planet, football. 1. History and origin, the forging of the technological giant. To understand the magnitude of Levi's Stadium, we must travel back to the year 2012 when the first stone was laid in the fertile soil of the Bay Area. Officially inaugurated on July 17, 2014, with an astronomical cost exceeding $1.2 billion, this venue was born with a clear premise: to be the smartest, most sustainable, and technologically advanced stadium on the planet. The architectural concept, designed by the prestigious firm HNTB, broke the traditional molds of closed or symmetrical stadiums. Instead, the architects conceived an open, airy, and luminous structure that captures the pure essence of the Californian climate. Its most imposing feature is the monumental Sweet Tower on the west side, which contrasts with the wide-open grandstands on the east, allowing the Pacific breeze and natural light to bathe the spectators. But its impact was not just visual, it was profoundly social and ecological. Levi's Stadium became the first professional stadium in the United States to receive the coveted LEED Gold certification at opening. It is a stadium that breathes and respects its environment. It has a green roof spanning over 27,000 square feet, solar panels lining the pedestrian bridges, and a recycled water system that irrigates its immaculate pitch. By opening its doors, it didn't just give a luxurious new home to American football fans. It shouted to the world that sporting monumentality and environmental awareness could coexist in perfect harmony. 2. Legendary moments, the echo of glory and tragedy. Despite its youth, the foundations of Levi's Stadium are already steeped in pure history. This concrete temple has been the battlefield for clashes that have been burned into the collective memory of sports. Who could forget the majesty of Super Bowl 50 in 2016, when the Denver Broncos defense suffocated the Carolina Panthers, crowning Peyton Manning as a king in the twilight of his career under a shower of gold and confetti. But for the devotees of the round ball, this venue is synonymous with magical nights and unforgettable nightmares. It was here, during the 2016 Copa America Centenaria, that football gave us one of the greatest exhibitions of superiority and simultaneously one of the most shocking sporting tragedies for the North American fan base. On that warm June night, the Chilean national team unleashed a relentless hurricane, handing a crushing 7-0 defeat to the Mexican national team. A historic scoreboard that shook the stands and left a deathly silence in millions of Aztec hearts, marking Levi's Stadium as a territory of absolute respect. A year later, the stadium vibrated with a different kind of joy, hosting the electrifying 2017 CONCACAF World Cup final. An agonizing goal in the final minutes granted the championship to the United States over Jamaica, unleashing local euphoria. Every red seat in this stadium harbors the ghost of a goal shout or a tear of defeat, forging the character of a venue that devours the weak and consecrates the brave. 3. Evolution and the road to 2026. However, hosting the greatest event of humanity requires more than beautiful architecture and a glorious past. When FIFA named Santa Clara as one of the 16 official host cities for the 2026 World Cup, Levi Stadium, officially renamed the San Francisco Bay Area Stadium for the tournament due to commercial protocols, had to undergo a meticulously calculated metamorphosis. FIFA's demands are relentless, and the most critical adaptation was the expansion of the playing surface. The corners of the field were carefully remodeled, temporarily removing rows of lower seating to comply with strict international dimensional regulations and ensure the safety of football's biggest stars. Additionally, a state-of-the-art hybrid natural grass system was installed, designed to withstand the wear and tear of an intensive group stage and maintain a perfect green carpet worthy of the gods of football. Technologically, the stadium has armored itself. The already monstrous Wi-Fi network has been expanded, and extreme density 5G infrastructure has been installed. In this 2026 World Cup, every journalist, every content creator, and the nearly 70,000 fans in the stands will be able to broadcast in real time without the slightest delay. The press zones have been tripled, and the VIP areas have been reconfigured to offer unprecedented luxury. Silicon Valley made sure the stadium was ready to welcome the world, not just as a host, but as the global standard-bearer of innovation.
4. The 2026 World Cup in this stadium, the next glorious chapter. And so we arrive at the present, the year 2026, the year the planet stops and the ball begins to roll. Levi Stadium is about to open its doors to write its next glorious chapter, becoming the epicenter of 6 colossal battles that will define the destiny of entire nations in this magnificent event. World Cup magic erupts in the Bay on June 13, 2026, when Group B inaugurates the Californian turf. Qatar, the host nation of the previous World Cup seeking international redemption, will face the relentless tactical precision of Switzerland. It will be a fascinating clash of styles under the warm midday sun. Just 3 days later, on June 16th, Group J lands with a high-voltage duel, Austria versus Jordan. The stands will be dyed red and white on a night where the Europeans will seek to impose their tactical hierarchy against the indomitable heart and technique of the Middle Eastern team. On June 19th, get ready for the fire of Group D. The South American grit of Paraguay will clash head-on against the unwavering passion of Turkey. It is expected to be one of the loudest, most colorful, and hostile atmospheres of the entire group stage. An unpredictable match where no one will give away a single inch in the midfield. On June 22nd, the action returns to Group J with a matchup of pure intensity. Jordan will take the field once again, this time to measure themselves against the fearsome Desert Foxes, Algeria, a duel that promises technique, speed, and a fierce fight for survival in the tournament. The group stage will close its curtains in San Francisco on June 25th with an unmissable spectacle. Paraguay will step onto the pitch once more to face the Socceroos of Australia. South America against Oceania under the lights of the Californian sunset, a do-or-die encounter that will very likely define who advances to the next round and who packs their bags. But the absolute climax will arrive on July 1st, 2026. The atmosphere will cease to be a party and turn into pure competitive tension, the round of 32. The stadium will be the stage for a sudden death battle between the winner of Group D and a battle-hardened third-place qualifier from Groups B, E, F, I, or J. 90 minutes or perhaps more of drama, tears, possible penalties, and the dream of advancing toward the eternal cup. The whole world will hold its breath and listen to the roar in this concrete temple. Before we wrap up, I have something vital for true football purists. If you want to experience the next World Cup not just as a spectator, but as an absolute expert, you have to check out our new Ultimate Guide to 2026 World Cup Stadiums. We've compiled never-before-seen photographs and precise information on every stadium. We've also integrated the detailed official schedule, so you won't miss a single second of the tournament. It's your VIP pass to understanding the World Cup from its foundations. I'll leave the link in the description and in the pinned comment so you can secure your copy today. Impressive fun facts, the secrets of the Colossus. Before closing this tour, there are some astonishing details about Levi Stadium that will leave you speechless. Did you know this is the first stadium to house an actual agricultural farm on its roof? That's right, the Faithful Farm produces organic crops that are literally harvested and served in the stadium's VIP restaurants during matches. Furthermore, its design not only considers the climate but also the brute force of nature. Located near the infamous San Andreas Fault, the stadium is built with seismic technology so advanced that the massive foundations can shift and absorb the impact of a major earthquake without the main structure collapsing. Lastly, it was an absolute pioneer in the fan experience. Right from its grand opening, it introduced a mobile app that allows you to order food and drinks directly from your seat, even using sensors to tell you which restroom has the shortest line. Elite football, absolute comfort, and zero lines. The true operational magic of Silicon Valley at the service of sports. Conclusion: Levi Stadium is not just iron, LED lights, and high-speed connectivity. It is a gigantic canvas where human emotions are painted with the colors of effort and sacrifice. From that historic and unforgettable 7-0 in the Copa America to the imminent roars that will shake its foundations in this spectacular 2026 World Cup, this venue has already earned its place as an immortal icon in the history of modern football. And you carry football in your blood. What do you think of this stadium? Do you hold an indelible memory of that famous Copa America match? Or are you planning to travel to San Francisco to witness glory in this 2026 World Cup? Leave your answer down below in the comment box. We love reading your stories and debating with you. If this journey through architecture and football passion has thrilled you, don't forget to drop a massive like on the video and subscribe to FIFA World Stadiums so you don't miss a single secret of the sacred temples that will host the World Cup. Until next time, and keep the ball rolling.